So I'm still coming down a little bit from the excitement of driving the Pion, so what better therapy to over-adrenalised is to do some basic housekeeping and start to label some of these things, because nobody else can read my hieroglyphics. I'll start labelling all the gauges, controls, and put together some startup and operational instructions so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel every time we go to use the vehicle. It's taken me a good 40 odd minutes or so to tag everything and label it. Now the vehicle conforms to my 30-second rule that you should be able to, within 30 seconds, understand what all the major controls are, warning lights and things like that, so then you can reference that back to a set of starting instructions, because these things are complicated, and if you start something up you can really cause massive problems. The biggest problem is that you run the risk of suffering my wrath if something gets broken or damaged just simply because it wasn't operated properly. But today's a day where we get to play a bit and enjoy the fruits of our labour.
Today is your and Dave's day.
It's one of many days we plan to have.
Well, what are we taking out first?
The Type 69. We haven't had this out on the track yet, so there's a few question marks over adjustments of various things, so it's still in a bit of a state of disassembly, but we'll take it out on the track and test to make sure all the steering and brakes and other controls and stuff are Armour ready. So we'll start getting the next one out. have a go of taking it around the track to see if we can get it to break down in the worst possible place.
What a ride.
We get paid to do this. Fantastic. I should put my tanker's helmet on. I'm probably a little bit older than the average age of a soldier back in the Soviet era.
Probably. You look the part though.
You gotta look the part. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Say it looks brilliant, the desert camouflage against the bright green of the lawn and the trees. For a death machine, it's quite pleasing to the eye. Predictably, there's always a few things to sort out. So things steering really well, tight radius and also wide radius turn to the right, so no issue with that. But it's a little bit tardy going to the left, so at sort of parking speeds, it pivot turns really easily doing a tight radius turn to the left, but you want it to nicely veer to the left, where you can select the right gear and get the radius right so that it turns easily without having to struggle too hard with it. And I reckon it's a combination of small brake band here that's got a little bit of residual oil on it, and I probably didn't quite have it adjusted up tight enough. So Dave's run back to the workshop to grab some degreaser. I've given it a few clicks with the sockets and then we'll give it another go, but otherwise it's driving really well. Sounds great. It pumps out the prerequisite amount of smoke. It's got that great sort of clatter that you swear that the thing's going to self-destruct when it's idling, so it's definitely going to be a real crowd pleaser along with its T-55 cousin. What we'll do, Dave, is I'll give that brake a bit of a squirt to clean some grease off of it. Once I'm into position, I'll sing out, so you start it up and then just move forward. And if you need to sort of go to the right a bit, so then you can turn left. I want to drive it on that left first click of the steering tiller and see if we can clean that grease off and see if it starts to bite. I'll sing out when I'm in position.
Okay.
Watch out for the fan of death. Radio, Dave. It's like magic, isn't it?
It is, eh? Yeah, no,
That was just a few clicks and a bit of a spray, and it's come good like that.
I think it made it better than the other side. The other side was a little bit...
Pete, don't say that. Oops, hang on. I'm just trying to test it in third gear. Try again.